Hello everybody, I'm Ramon and welcome back to CNHL RC. Oh, this is actually really cool. We'll pull the plastic off of it in a second. This is a Kyosho 1972 Mazda Savanna tuned. Now, I guess they called it Savanna in other parts of the world. Here in the US, I know this as the Mazda RX-3. And I actually love these cars. These are really cool, the real car. They came with a 12A Wanko rotary engine. So the motor was like two triangles that spin around. I'll find a little video clip and attach it to this so you can see how that works. One of the reasons why I like this car so much, my first car ever, when I first learned how to drive, I taught myself how to drive stick in it. Bought it with my own money, was a 1983 Mazda RX-7, which also had a Wanko rotary engine. I believe that one was might have been a 13B, which was the larger 1.3 liter. And some people either loved the motor, some people hated the motor. I mean, when they idle, they sound like a bunch of angry bumblebees. Right now, almost all of the ones that are left over now are, you'll see them in drag strips. They're real big with the Puerto Rican, Pan American racing community. They're real big there. We used to have in Echo Raceway in New Jersey, Pan American race where you would just see tons of them. And yeah, when they would start those things up, your ears would hurt. I mean, they were loud. All right, they still are loud. They still have them. Okay, so let's get to the RC. All right, so let's pull the plastic off. Now, when this thing got announced, I was really excited because, like I said, I'm a big rotary fan. So when this got announced, I saw some footage from an expo that Kyosho was at, and I saw this and I knew I was going to get it. I have the Skyline as well on the same chassis, on this Fazer Mk2 chassis. The Fazer Mk2 chassis is pretty much, it's like a Tamiya TTO2 chassis. Very similar. It's on the Fazer Mk2 chassis, which is an all-wheel drive chassis, which is not correct for this car. And I'm not one of those that, you know, it has to be correct or whatever, but this car itself, usually when I see this car, it's been converted to a drag car, so I like to convert this into a drag car with skinnies in the front and drag slicks in the back. Just because it's kind of the way I like it, I'm used to seeing it. But here, let's pop this body off. Well, that grill. This is probably the best looking because there was an RX-1 and an RX-2, and this is the RX-3, and I think the RX-3 was definitely the best looking one of them all. Hot Wheels even has this in diecast, so it is a pretty popular all around the world, this car. Okay, let's take the body off. Now this body has these little protectors here that are to prevent you from scratching the body with the body clips, but they are not stuck onto the body, so be careful because you'll lose them right away. So it is brushed G14L motor, which I'm guessing that is a 14-turn motor. Your center shaft and your axles are all plastic. They're all plastic. Your suspension arms are all plastic. This will run on nickel metal hydride or on LiPos. You have to move this little, you have to pop out this little jumper and move it. Dean connectors. It's just a basic Fazer Mk2 chassis. TTO2 competitor. Plastics feel really nice though. The only thing I don't like about these, I hate they put this battery strap across the bottom to where if you're running on rough surfaces with lots of rocks, eventually you'll cut through that piece of your battery strap. So that's a design flaw that they've had for a while. I guess they probably don't expect it. They probably don't expect you to run this on rough surfaces. So that's always something to pay attention to. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video on this. I think it's a really cool car to have. So with this, you get a synchro radio. It has all your adjustments up top. A rubber grip on the side and foam on the handle. It actually doesn't feel bad for a cheap radio. You can always switch them. I usually switch them. But you get your radio, some extra brake disc, a wrench, some spring spacers, some ball ends, and some other little plastic bits. And you get your manual. I hate the I hate the body clips, but I must say at least the body poster rounded off up top, which is nice. It's clean. It's clean, but I hate the clips. They're hard to get on, hard to get off. Eventually, hopefully one of these days Kyosho will surprise us and give us some clipless bodies on these. But yeah, this is a beauty. All right, guys, I have to start building. I got the rest of the parts I needed for my 30 degree north. Gonna start working on that now, I guess. Not looking forward to it. I ended up having to get some battery trays because it's a gas conversion to brushless, and they had no need for battery trays because it was a gas car. So I needed to get battery trays, so I got some from Arma for that. So let me put that thing together. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye. I guarantee you that the real life version of this only weighed about 2,000 pounds. Cars today have gotten so heavy.